Good morning, Mexico. We are once again here, and we're gonna talk about an amazing country, amazing culture, China. So here we are, experts in that tema, and my friend Isa is gonna talk about entertainment in China.
China has several sites to visit. For example, you can take a walk in the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is one of the 7 wonders of the world and the most representative symbol of China. You can see the different sections while you're through the cableway. Bagdali, Montaño, Hawanqing, Timati, and Xianshanling.
So, as we know, Chinese food is so strange. So that's why here Iran is gonna talk about the food in China.
Yeah, the cuisine of Han Shu. The Chinese cuisine is renowned around the world for incredible variety of flavors and techniques. Han Shu is recognized throughout China for the highly refined version that its chefs and citizens have developed over the centuries. You know, each region in China has its own cuisine, man, with their particular praised ingredients and polished techniques. Together result in more than 5,000 well-known dishes from every local in the country.
When I was in China, one of the things that amazed me, was so incredible, their architecture. So that's why I invited Andres to talk about that architecture. Hi, Andres.
Hello. Hi. The architecture of China is one of the more beautiful in the world. I've been walking on the principal street of China, and I see something that caught me the attention. In the mostly of the buildings, I saw a big dragon. There's an emblem of the Imperial China. They use it in the mostly of the buildings. Something that is inclusive of the Imperial China is what we could see they use wood for the mostly of their buildings. According to architecture models, Chinese architecture includes palatial buildings, temples, gardens, tombs, and mausoleums and civilian homes. With the rapid development of China's economy, we could see many skyscrapers were built. Some of them are considered a masterpiece and become landmarks of the city. In the Olympic Games, we could see the beautiful building what they built, like the nest of birds.
So now that Andres talked about architecture, we don't need architecture to see how beautiful China is. They have so many natural beauties. So here Andres is gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I was walking with a friend when we saw a beautiful mountain, and we were so excited because it was so big and it had all around temples, like a Buddha mountain. These mountains surrounding the Buddhist temples that are protected by the incredible peaks and rock formations.
Let's talk about the culture of China. About the culture of China, it's so extensive. They have a lot of history. So I'm gonna start talking about the history of the famous leaf. China is the origin of the numerous tea cultures that exist throughout Asia, and the 6 major varieties that it produces have all developed alongside a complementary localized tea culture. So there are many myths and legends surround the origins of tea in China, but I'm gonna talk about the most known. The Emperor Shennong was famed for his curiosity. It is said that in his quest for immortality, the emperor tried 72 different kinds of poisonous plants in one day just so that he could be immortal. While he was lying on the ground taking his last breath, several leaves dropped onto the ground from the tree beside him. The fragrance of the leaves sparked one final act of curiosity, and Shen Nong hastily stuffed the leaves into his mouth. After several minutes of chewing, he felt his energy returning, and he ate more and more of the leaves, thus clearing a deadly poison from his body. After this close encounter, the emperor became so fascinated by the leaves of this mysterious plant that he began a study of that leaves. In his ancient text, Shenong Herbal, he states that by drinking tea, one can think quicker, sleep less, move lighter, and see clearer. So that's the history of tea in China. Wall of China! It's so amazing!
Cynthia, I think the lake's here, right?
Oh, let's go!
The price of the Wall of China, the ticket price depends on the section visited.
What a beautiful place!
So green!
China has many beautiful places. For example, the Beihao Park offers the opportunity to spend several hours walking while enjoying your landscape due to the large size, besides the whole lake and lush nature. The exhibition has several traditional pavilions and some temples of the great beauty. For example, White Dagoba, Ginseng Room, Night Dragon Wall, and the Buddhist Temple have a location on the north the Forbidden City, next to Coal Hill. The visiting hour is in June, July, and August from 6 to 22 hours. On the rest of the year, from 6 to 20 hours price. The price is in the adults 5 yuan and the students 2 yuan. The yuan is the currency of China.
Another aspect of China culture is how they used to dress. How they used to dress. So, Pablo is talk about it. Come on, Pablo.
Good morning. It's hard to believe that the sensuous fabric that has been used for thousands of years to create some of the most luxurious and refined garments of clothing in the world is made from the saliva juice of the small but hard-working silkworms. And some clothes are of China.
And they are made of silk. So now Andrea wants to talk more about their natural beauty. So Andrea, come on, talk about it.
Another place that you can go when you go to China is Yangtze Gorge. The famous are one of the major scenic spots in China, and it's tiny for more than 2,000 kilometers along the river between narrow landscapes extending for hundreds of meters.
Among other things, what you can do in China, you could go to see a Kung Fu show. The Kung Fu is one of the best known Chinese martial arts worldwide. You could enjoy an acrobatic show. Their acrobatas are able to perform the most amazing moves. Chinese opera is a very complete artistic expression that combines song with dialogue. You could meet the Beijing Zoo pandas. The zoo has a large collection of animals, among which are panda bears and sharks.
And don't forget to visit the Olympic Village. Beijing Olympic was the place where the Olympic Games were held in Beijing. And don't forget visit the Wanfu Night Market. It's a lively place where you can find the most popular of Beijing snacks of various flavors. Stars and seahorse, snakes, spiders, scorpions, and crabs are just some of the ingredients. You can enjoy delicious snacks while watching a quality show.
Oh my god! A Chinese flip-flop! So, here we are, Mexico. You have to travel to China. This is Asia, okay? ¿Ya otra vez?
Ya estoy grabando.
When I was in China, one of the things that amazed me, was so incredible, their architecture. So that's why I invited Andres to talk about that architecture. Hi, Andres.
Hello. Hi. The architecture of China is one of the beautiful on the world. I've been walking on the